Hello, it's me, Jessica, your health fitness program manager for Miter McLean, and I'm here today to guide you through what I hope is going to be a super fun, relaxing, releasing foam roller class with yoga. Yay! We're going to get started today laying down on top of our foam rollers. We have about 5 minutes till we get started, so please feel free to hang out however feels most comfortable for you. And then I will guide you through getting on that foam roller, starting to just relax and release our spines before we activate those glutes and more. Let's have a cue. It's Friday! Is that how you guys feel this fabulous Friday as well? If anyone is tuning in and you do not have a foam roller, remember you can always work to use your block. A lot of what we're going to be doing on the foam roller movement-wise in a little bit is some modified glute bridges, which I'm demonstrating right now. While just, having some fun. But foam rollers are very inexpensive if that's something you would consider investing in. Purchased many a foam roller on Amazon for less than $10. Oh my gosh. I didn't write one of those in, but we should do that today. That felt great. Space. Okay, 2 minutes till we get started. Just hanging out on the floor, doing whatever feels good and fun for your body today. Oh, yay. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's happening here. Greetings, everyone. right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started today, getting right onto our foam roller. So hopefully you have a nice long foam roller, as I do, so that your head can be supported. I trust that you will take any modifications that you need. All right, so sitting your bum down close towards the end of the foam roller, take your time, get those feet out in front of you. We're gonna go ahead and lay down on our backs. If you have a much shorter foam roller, I recommend, just really making sure you can get that spine on there from your hips and up. And if you need to, grab something that you can put underneath of your head so that you're not in some sort of an awkward neck stretch. All right, so round those feet down into the floor. Let's just take a moment right here, coming into your breath, doing whatever feels comfortable with your arms relaxed by your side, maybe starting to already get a stretch in your chest, in your pecs, stretching those arms out to the side. Just take this time to come into your breath and slow your breath down. Long, slow, deep inhales in through your nose, and if possible, long, slow, deep exhales out through your nose as well. If that feels a little silly, feel free to take your breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Breathing in through the nose, just cooling down the air before it comes to our lungs. All right, so place the palms of your hands facing up towards the ceiling and start with your fingertips down by your hips. As you inhale, we're going to bring those arms up as high as feels comfortable for you, like you're making a snow angel. The nails of your fingers should still be touching down the floor, and then as you exhale, slow exhales, you bring your hands back down towards your hips. Let's do 5 more. Inhale your arms up. Keep that lower back pressed down on your foam roller. Exhale. Bring those arms down. You might have to take a slight bend of your elbows, and that's totally okay. Inhale, arms up. Stomach sucked in, exhale, arms down. Stomach sucked in, belly button back towards the spine to keep that lower back in contact with your foam roller. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Final 1. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Feel free to turn your hands, palms back over, down towards the floor. Just taking another moment right here, relaxing, allowing those shoulder blades to gently squeeze together, starting to press into your foam roller a little bit more. Back to your breath and your stillness, either closing your eyes or finding that one spot of focus for your eyes on the wall or the ceiling in front of you. We're going to do those beautiful snow angels one more time, but this time, instead of having the backs of our fingers touching down towards the floor, I encourage you to do your best to stretch through your fingers, lift your hands up off the floor, and once again, inhale up. Should be easier to bring your thumbs closer together. Exhale down. Take your time. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. 2, 3. 3 more. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. 2, 3. Last 1. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4. And once again, find whatever way you want to relax and release. Maybe a little shaking of the shoulders. You can bend your elbows, bring the back of your arms down towards the floor. All right, we're gonna stay right here. Go ahead, stretch those fingers up towards the ceiling, palms facing in towards each other. Find that nice grounding of your feet on the floor. You might want to open your feet wider or narrower. You can even bring your knees together to touch to stay super relaxed right here. For this next one, you're going to inhale, press your spine into your foam roller as you stretch your fingers closer up towards the ceiling. And exhale, oh my gosh, scapula, hug the foam roller. Your arms might come out a little bit wider to the side on your exhale, but still palms facing each other. Inhale, up. Touch the ceiling, back press into the foam roller. Exhale, down. 5 more. Inhale, up. Nice and slow, just like before. Exhale, down. Find that little squeeze at the bottom. Inhale, up. Stomach sucked in, lower back press down, exhale down. Last 2. Inhale up. Exhale down. Final one, and then we're going to hold in the squeeze at the bottom. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hold it squeezing right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do a nice fly. Open those arms nice and wide. Maybe your fingers can come all the way down to the floor. And then exhale, bring those hands back up towards each other. You can touch if you want to. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. 5 from here. Inhale, open. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, close. Oh my gosh. Feels so good. Inhale, open. Still finding that squeeze around the foam roller at the bottom. As much as feels good for you today. Last 3. Open. Closed. Open. Close. Let's go ahead and just open one more time. We're going to stay there. So use your slow exhale. Okay, if you find you need to take a little bend in those elbows to bring the back of your hand palm to the floor, keep a slight tucking of your chin towards your chest. Be as supported on your foam roller as you can. Don't worry, we're going to get off in just a second. All right, so your shoulder blades are squeezing together. If you want, you can even start to roll out some tension right here. Move nice and slow. Just to hit those tense spots between your shoulders. I'm keeping the weight mostly in my heels as I shift the weight gently left and right, allowing a slight turning of my chin towards the opposite shoulder. Each time I roll through, I'm able to move a little bit further on the opposite side, but there's no pressure for you to go any deeper than what feels right. Last time rolling to each side. Great, now go ahead, gently roll yourself off the foam roller, or you can always lift yourself up. Ooh, take that bum off your roller. And come and turn around onto your knees. We're gonna do a little variation of child's pose next. So starting with a kneeling position, make sure you have lots of space in front of you. Let's take a moment sitting up in kneeling to just open those shoulders and chest. You can even interlace your fingers behind your back and stretch those knuckles down towards the floor. Take that tuck of your chin towards your chest to increase the stretch as you work to draw those shoulder blades closer together. Try not to overarch your back here, so still keeping that tuck of your pelvis forward and the engagement of your abdominal core. One more deep inhale, and on your exhale, gently release. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Turn your hands, palms, towards the wall in front of you. Find that stretch. A nice C curve of your spine this time. This time you are really working on finding some rounding, much like you would in cat. As you press through those inner hands towards the wall in front of you, still working to really draw that belly in nice and tight. On your next inhale, stretch your hands, palms up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, gently release, turn your hands, palms towards each other, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take that extra rounding out of your back. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, cactus those arms. Elbows start to draw back, this time finding a little bit more of an arch in your spine. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. Reach through those fingers. Exhale down. But try not to pull your shoulders up towards your ears. Last one. Inhale up. Creating space and length. Exhale down. And then stretch those fingers all the way out towards the side and relax and release them down by your sides. Keep your left hand close by your side. We're going to take our right hand fingertip with the knife edge of your pinky finger on your foam roller as you just start to stretch that right hand forward. Keep your thumb facing up towards the ceiling. You can find the support under your hand palm wherever it feels best for you. I'm going to bring my left hand down by the base of my spine and my lower back just to focus for a couple moments on this breath. If it feels good for you, you can release your head down towards the floor. If it doesn't feel good for you and you want to use a block or something under your head right now, really work to find that length here. So once again, engagement a bit of those shoulder blades squeezing towards each other. Opening up that back for 3, 2, 1. Pull that belly in as you pull yourself back up, and let's switch. Left hand comes onto the foam roller, right hand close by the base of your spine. Gently begin to walk that left hand out as much as feels possible for you. You can keep your glutes close to your heels as I have, or maybe you want to come even more forward, lifting yourself up, which can help you create a little extra pressure onto your foam roller, a bit of a deeper stretch into that shoulder. All right, get ready to suck that stomach in and slowly roll yourself back up, one vertebrae at a time. Relax and release those shoulders away from your ears. With your fingertips stretched down towards the floor and those knees squeezed together. The more that you squeeze your knees together, here, the more stable of a base you're going to create for yourself. Inhale your arms up overhead, palms facing towards each other. Exhale, working to, I'm gonna roll my phone a little further forward, sorry. Exhale, working to bring your belly towards your thighs. Hands come onto the foam roller. Start to stretch forward on your next inhale. Exhale, sit your hips back down towards your heels. Inhale, roll yourself up. Exhale, bring those arms up overhead. Deep inhale, start again. Exhale. Belly comes down towards your thighs, hands come onto the foam roller. Change your breath, roll yourself out. Change your breath, roll yourself back in. Change your breath, lift yourself up. Let's start again on the inhale. Inhale, arms up overhead, palms face towards each other. Exhale. Belly comes towards thighs, find that chin towards your chest, hands on the foam roller. Inhale, stretch yourself out, find some length from your spine. Exhale, roll yourself back in. Inhale, lift yourself back up, and exhale, take just a moment right here. One more time, inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, chin comes towards your chest, pinky fingers come onto your foam roller. Change your breath, stretch yourself out. We're going to hang out right here. So if you want that deeper stretch, think about inching your foam roller closer towards your hands' palms. You can come into a modified puppy posture here, getting that chest closer towards the floor, chin coming away from your chest, hips coming away from your heels. Last 2 breaths right here. On your exhale, begin to bring those hips back towards your heels. Start to bring that foam roller in just a little bit closer. And sit yourself up. Yay! Shift your weight over onto the side. Get back onto your bum. Keep that foam roller in front of you. We're just gonna stretch, get some self-myofascial release in our legs before we do a little bit of booty work. How we doing? All right, great. We're gonna start with whichever leg you'd like to on top of the foam roller. We're just gonna cross one leg over the other. I have my hands behind my hips in support. And from here, if you want, you can lift yourself up to really focus on pressing that calf into the foam roller. If that's too much pressure for you with your ankles crossed, you can, oh my goodness, you can always just do one leg at a time. Just find the little self-myofascial release that feels and works best for you. You're trying to find those points that might be a little sticky and uncomfortable, and once you find that point that makes you want to stop, do take a moment there, but really focus back in on your breath. Oh my gosh. Great, let's take about 10 more seconds right here, either rolling it out or holding into that stretch. Alright, and let's go ahead and switch legs. So placing your opposite calf on the foam roller. Remember, you can lift yourself up to give yourself even more pressure. Feel free to get as much of a range of motion as feels good for you today. And when you're finding that sticky spot, if you're lucky, just hanging out right there on the edge of the stick, breathing into it, sending your oxygen to help release all of the tension in your lower half. Nice. We got 10 more seconds right here. Just find the stretch that feels best for you. If you're holding out in one spot, just continue to breathe through it. Oh, so good. 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's bring the foam roller up a little bit higher. Lift yourself up gently. We're going to come onto our hamstrings. If you need to, you can always bring your heels towards the floor. I think it feels nice to let my heels float a little bit. You might want to twist gently from right to left. Oh my. Work to find those sticky spots. See if you can find one in each leg. We're going to hang out right here. Find that first sticky spot. We've got 30 seconds coming up right now. Just breathing through it. Taking some time letting that tension subside. And then if you want to come back into a little bit of gentle rolling on that same side that you might have been focusing on. Just don't worry, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to find the stretch that feels best for you on the other side as well. Alright, so turn your attention to the opposite leg. Oh yeah. And your sticky spot might be in the same spot and it might be someplace different. That's totally okay, because remember, every day is different. Each side of our bodies is different. The last 10 seconds right here. Alright, go ahead, roll up onto your bum. Just taking a moment to roll that bum out. Once again, you can think about shifting your knees right and left. You can have your hands behind you. So we are about to work those glutes. Surprise, a little bit of strength training coming into today's class as well. Okay. All right, so first up, we've got a single leg glute bridge coming up, and we're going to use this foam roller. So go ahead, gently bring yourself back down towards the floor. Make sure you have some space around you. Bring your foam roller under one of your feet. So you can start with both of your feet down, honestly. Okay, press that lower back into the floor and suck your stomach in just to really get that nice engaged abdominal core. You're gonna bring your arms down by your side and lift both of your hips up towards the ceiling in a glute bridge. From here, go ahead, send that left leg up towards the ceiling. You can take a bend in your knee if you want. 10 single leg glute bridges. Here we go, down and up. Use your breath, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Halfway, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Keep those hips high. Go ahead, lower that left leg down towards the floor. Then take a moment, release your glutes back down towards the mat. Let's draw our knees in towards our chest and make some circles in one direction. Make some circles in the opposite direction. Obviously, if doing this single leg glute bridge on the foam roller does not honor you, I hope that you just kicked it away or switched to a block or just placed your feet on the floor and did the foam roller. And let's continue on with the other side. So once again, finding that arch of your feet to do your best to grip on your foam roller. Bring your arms down by your side, pull that belly and contract your core. Keep your head down on the mat. We're not lifting all the way up onto our necks, keeping those shoulders down, maybe even mid-back. Go ahead, take a deep inhale. On your exhale, lift yourself up. Find that stability with that right foot on the foam roller. Wait, was that the same leg we did? The opposite foot. I can't even remember. I think this time left foot down, right foot to the ceiling. Down and up. Down and up. For 8. 7, oh, cramping. 6, don't look at me. 5, and don't stop. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Keep those hips high. Bring that right foot down. Go ahead, release your glutes back down towards the mat. Once again, draw your knees in towards your chest. Make some circles in one direction. In the opposite direction. All right, so we got one more variety of glute bridge that we're gonna do for today, I believe. Yes. All right, it's a hamstring focused glute bridge. So this time you're gonna roll your feet out a little bit further away. You can once again keep your arms down by your side and pull that belly in, or if you want to work even harder, stretch those fingers up towards the ceiling, palms facing in towards each other. This time, let's go for 10. Up and down. Up and down. So feet just a little bit further away, whether you have your feet on a block or just on the floor, having those heels pressed into the floor focuses a little bit more on the back of the legs instead of just the glutes. I lost count. 5 more. 5. Nice and slow. 4. Use your breath. 3. Almost there. 2. Last one. Nice. Once again, take a moment, draw those knees in towards your chest. Just a couple more ab-related moves we're going to do. Abs and core with our feet on the foam roller. All right, so next up, now that we've really warmed up that posterior chain, go ahead, bring your feet back to your foam roller or your block, whatever you have today, or it's just simply to the floor below you. We're once again going to bring your arms down by your side for some nice support here. Lift your glutes up, and one at a time, you're going to draw one knee towards your nose. Exhale down. Opposite knee in. Exhale down. 5 each side. Left. Exhale down. Right. Exhale down. Nice and slow. Left. Exhale down. Keep that stomach sucked in. Right. Exhale down. Left. Exhale down. Right. Exhale down. Last 2 each side. Left. Exhale down. Right. Exhale down. Final one. Left. Exhale down. Right. Exhale down. Nice work. Slowly lower yourself back down towards the mat. This time bring that foam roller all the way up towards your butt. Once again, press your heels into the floor. Bring your foam roller or your block, whatever you have, right below your lower back by your sacrum for a nice supported glute bridge. If you have a strap that you brought with you today, get that strap somewhere nearby because we're going to use them shortly, and make sure you have some space to move those legs around. I'm going to move down just a teeny bit so I don't knock anything over. Yay. All right, so here we are in our supported glute bridge. You can open your feet as wide as you want. You can even bring your knees a little closer towards each other in support of each other. You're basically just allowing that lower back to be massaged by the foam roller right here. Let's see what's next. Things are going to be nice and gentle from here on out. At least I think so. I hope that you agree. All right, keep that left foot grounded down on the floor. You might even find you want to wiggle your left heel a little bit closer towards the center line of your body. Before we really use the, oh my gosh, words, strap. You don't have to use a strap today. You know, I think it's just going to help if you have something that you can use. Let's go ahead and put the strap on the arch of our foot, and then with your left foot down towards the floor, stretch that right foot up towards the ceiling. We're just going to start with a nice gentle stretch here. Just about 30 seconds of stretch. You can let gravity do the work. It's okay if your foot does not come as close towards the back of your head or knee towards your nose as mine does. Even if your leg is all the way up towards the ceiling, even if you have to keep some sort of a slight bend in your knee because your hamstrings are feeling a little tight. Awesome. Go ahead. Sorry, deep thoughts. We're going to stick with just this right leg. Okay, so now you have your strap, and we're going to go ahead and grab hold of the strap. We're going to take movement with both legs at the same time. So lower back is going to stay pressed down into your foam roller. I want you to walk those left toes out as much as you can so that your left toes come off of the floor. Your right leg, the one with the strap on it, is going to stay straight. And as your right heel crosses over by the foam roller, you bend your left knee comes towards your nose as your right heel comes close towards the floor, and then straighten out, kick through your left toes as much as possible. And then switch. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, start to bend your left leg, stretch your right leg back up towards you. Changing your breath, extending through that left leg, and right knee comes closer towards your nose. Let's do 3 more. Left knee comes towards your nose. Slowly releasing the grip on your strap. Right heel comes towards the floor as you extend through your left toes. Bend your left knee. Start to send your left heel away from you as you lift your right leg up and extend through your left leg and right. Draw your left knee towards your nose. Right heel comes away, left leg extends at the very end. Bend your left leg. Send your left toes away from you, bring that right leg back. We'll go for one more. Bend that left knee, draw that knee closer towards your nose. Right heel sends away, right leg as straight as you can. Extend through your left leg. And then last time, left knee comes away from you, draw that right leg up. Just take a moment here in the stretch. If you need to, you can always bring your left foot back down towards the floor. Awesome. Let's go for a little three-way stretch. This is number one. So starting with big toe stretch, if you can reach all the way up towards that big toe. If you want even more of a stretch, you can once again extend through your left leg. But find the support that you want. We're really focusing on creating a little bit more of a stretch and release in your right leg. Having those hips up can sometimes help. If that's not honoring you, feel free to lift up your glutes and remove the foam roller from under you for these next three stretches. Go ahead, take a nice deep inhale, and on your exhale, start to lower that right leg out towards the side. As much as feels good for you today, find as much balance as you need with that right arm. Right arm can also extend out towards the side. Left knee can gently fall over towards the left side to provide some counterbalance and support. Take one more deep inhale. On your exhale, send that right leg back up towards the ceiling. You might want to extend a little bit more through your left leg. Stretch your right arm out towards the side and cross your right leg over the left side of the body as much as feels comfortable for you. You can take a gentle roll towards that left hip. Just finding what feels right. Doesn't matter what anyone else looks like. You are honoring your body and yourself right now. Go ahead, take one more deep inhale. On your exhale, send that right leg back up towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee if you straightened it out. Bend your right foot. Go ahead, take that strap off of your right foot. Send your right sole of the foot back down towards the floor. Feel free to even take a second windshield wiping your feet right here. Starting to come into a little bit of a spine twist, and it's okay to roll a little bit more onto the sides of your hips here, of those glutes. We'll come back to that in just a little bit. All right. Keep that right foot down on the floor. Draw your left knee in and put your strap or makeshift strap on your left foot. You can keep your right foot grounded, starting off with just a stretch. No need to even pull on the strap to begin with, just letting gravity do its thing. It's okay if you need to take a slight bend in your left knee to begin with. Get as much of your neck, vertebrae flat on your mat as you possibly can, so you might enjoy a slight tucking of your chin towards your chest. Take two more breaths right here, maybe coming a little bit deeper into your stretch, either using your hands to pull on your leg or gently starting to put a little pressure onto your strap. And let's go ahead and do the same thing with our left leg as we did with our right. So this time, as your left heel starts to come away from your head, you draw your right knee up. As your legs pass each other, left heel comes closer towards the floor. Extend your right leg behind you. And switch. Bend at the right knee. Start to send that left leg up. You can walk your hands up to help you find a little bit more of a stretch. Extend through your left leg. And switch. Draw that right knee in. Left heel goes away. Extend through your right toes. Bend your right knee. Walk your hands up the strap. Extend through your right leg, left leg. So left leg stays straight the whole time. Change. But some bending in the right knee and then extension through the toe. Change. Last two in each direction. Change.
Changing with that breath, long, slow, deep inhales, exhale. Last one each side. Inhale, right knee draws to nose. Left heel goes away. Exhale, open your legs, extend. Last one. Right knee bends. Right foot goes away. Left foot extends. You can bring that right foot down towards the mat. Take an extra stretch right here. As we start to work into our big toe stretch, we're just hanging out here with your hands on your strap. Come back to your breath. Every exhale, maybe that knee comes a little bit closer towards your nose. Take another deep inhale. Next exhale, go ahead, let that left leg drop as far over towards the side as feels comfortable. And it's okay if you gently begin to roll over towards that left glute, left hip. Thanks, Chair. Allowing that right knee to fall heavy out towards the side can help with a nice counterbalance. Take one more nice deep inhale. On your exhale, bring that left leg back up through center. And then as far over to the right as feels possible. Remember, you can extend that right leg out. Extend your left arm out, even turning your chin towards your left shoulder to come a little bit deeper into the stretch. One more nice deep inhale. Exhale, roll yourself back onto the spine. Go ahead, draw both knees in towards your chest. Remove the strap from your left leg. Go ahead, bring your toes together so that your knees come out towards the side and then extend through both of your legs at the same time. And now we're just gonna have some funsies. So with those legs out nice and wide, you're just gonna bring your left foot closer towards your head, right foot goes down towards the bottom of your mat, and switch. Right foot comes out towards the side, left foot comes closer towards the bottom of your mat. Switch. Just kind of some nice like helicopter legs. Switch. Last one each side. Nice work. Go ahead, draw those knees in towards your chest once more, even squeezing those knees in. It's okay if you're starting to lift up off of your foam roller, just focusing on that nice tight squeeze, bringing those shins closer towards each other. Exhale, relax and release your feet back down towards the floor. Take a deep inhale, lift your hips up. Get rid of that foam roller. Done so with that for today, and then just simply windshield wipe your knees right and left, right and left. Start to stretch your arms out to the side in a T. And whichever side feels most natural for you, to gently allow your legs to relax and release over to that side to begin with. You can roll over onto your hip gently. You can keep your eyes turned towards the same direction as your knees are. Or if you'd like a bigger stretch in your neck, turn your chin towards your opposite hand palm. Coming back to that nice, slow, relaxed, and focused breath. On your next exhale, bring your back of your head back down towards the mat. Bring your lower back back down towards the mat. You might need to readjust, lift yourself up, and as you're ready, gently allow your knees to fall over towards the opposite side Again, you can keep looking in the same direction of your knees. You can be really working on opening your shoulders, working to get that back shoulder closer towards the mat. And maybe it's easy for you to touch down, and maybe it's never going to happen, and that's totally okay. Everyone's body is different. Remember, you're just honoring whatever your body can bring to your practice today. If you want to be a little bit deeper in the twist, once again, you can turn your chin towards your opposite shoulder. Take a nice deep inhale, and on your exhale, back of the head back down towards the mat. Bring your lower back down towards the mat. Allow the soles of your feet to come together and knees to fall heavy out towards the side. Again, you can press the backs of your feet or the sides of your feet into the floor as much as you need to readjust yourself. Maybe walk those heels further away from the center line of your body. If the stretch is too big in your hip flexors, just find a place to relax your arms, either one hand on your heart or one hand on your belly. We've got 1 minute right here in reclined bound angle before we come into our final savasana. Back to your breath, back to your stillness, and back to your focus on yourself. Whatever you've brought to the mat today is always enough, as long as it was your best. And some days the challenge truly is accepting that your best for today might not have been the same as your best yesterday. But as long as you continue to show up for yourself, that's all that really matters. You can stay here in reclined bound angle or go ahead, kick your legs out. Either heels touch, toes fall open, or feel free to walk your feet out as wide as possible. You can open your arms as wide as possible. If you've had your eyes focused and open the whole practice, feel free to close your eyes. For our last 3 minutes together in complete stillness. The only thing moving should be the gentle rise and fall of your belly with your breath. Now is the time as our practice comes to an end where everything else starts to rush into your mind, but really try to fight the feeling of anticipating what else is coming for the day, and do your best to stay in this moment right now on your breath, on yourself, on simply being and melting into your mat. Everything else can wait. You made this time for yourself. Enjoy it to the fullest. you guys. You're welcome to stay here in this final Savasana for as long as honors you. But that's all the time that we have for today. If you'd like to close out your practice with me, take your time drawing your knees up towards your chest, either allowing your knees to fall heavy towards the side and pressing yourself up, or option to rock yourself up like a ball to come into a seated position. Take this time to bring your hands, palms to the center of your chest with your thumbs touching on your sternum. Namaskar. As you honor yourself, thank you guys so much for coming, for making this time for yourself, for sharing your energy, not just with me, but with each other and others. Remember, think good thoughts, speak good words, eat good foods, and do good deeds. If you guys have any questions or concerns about anything that we've said or done today, as always, please reach out. It was my pleasure to guide you through your Friday practice. I hope to see you all again soon. Take some time to disconnect and focus on yourself this weekend. Namaste. Bye guys, see you next week.